In this video, let's look at what happens if we multiply the same number to both sides of an inequality. Again, we'll use that the left-hand side is less than the right-hand side, and visualize it using stacks. We'll start by multiplying both sides by some number a. So both sides get a times larger. Notice here we are using that a is positive and it gets larger. But we can't assume that a is positive. What if a is negative? We'll look at that in just a moment. For now, while we stick with a being positive, we can see that both stacks got a times bigger, but the right-hand side is still larger. So the left-hand side times a is still smaller than the right-hand side times a. So we can conclude that if the left-hand side is smaller than the right-hand side, and we multiply both sides by some positive number a, that the left-hand side times a is still smaller than the right-hand side times a. But what happens if the a we're multiplying by is negative? Let's look again at our stacks with the left-hand side smaller than the right-hand side. Multiplying by a negative number a makes both stacks larger, but negative. Now, the right-hand side is still larger in size, but it is more negative than the left-hand side. So the left-hand side is the greater number. So we can conclude that if the left-hand side is smaller than the right-hand side, and we multiply by a negative number a, then the left-hand side times a is larger than the right-hand side times a. In other words, if we multiply both sides of an inequality by a negative number, the inequality changes directions.